What's up, guys? My name is Andrew and welcome back to Broke Man Finance. We can all agree on one thing thus far in 2020. It's been a crazy and exciting year. However, it's also been a very good year for the EV or electric vehicle companies. If you had stock into a company such as Tesla or NIO or Hyliion, chances are you have some nice returns in your portfolio. For example, Tesla has seen over a 10,000% increase in their stock price since 2013. Now, we're not talking about Tesla or Elon Musk today. Well, we are talking about the Tesla of China, a company called NIO. NIO has seen over a 1,200% increase in their stock price just year to date. Now, we all know it don't take a smart, savvy investor to realize that a company not only has to have a great product, but also a great plan moving forward. And for me, NIO fits that category. We're going to discuss why NIO has seen such a good stock increase here lately, what they have going on that's going to benefit them going into the future, and some new products and services that they have to offer that as an investor I am really excited about. So you may be thinking, why should I invest in NIO when I have companies like Tesla, Workhorse, Cannoo, Hyliion, and there's so many more? Or you may be thinking, well, NIO is just too overvalued right now, or the electric vehicle race or rally has seen its peak and now we're seeing its dip. Now, with anything, they are skeptics, they are haters, they are naysayers. Everyone has this. It don't matter if you look at Amazon or if you look at NIO, there are always going to be haters and analysts that agree with the company or disagree. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, and everyone really has probably a fact to back up their initial theory of the company. I disagree. I think NIO is in a great position to really increase and build their company moving forward. And that's what we're going to talk about as we go on today's video. And one of the reasons why I still like NIO is NIO has been producing and selling cars at a record rate. Even when some of these same analysts said that they would never meet the records that they're meeting this year, they are smashing those records. NIO, just back in August, delivered 3,900 vehicles, which was a new monthly record, representing a 100% year-over-year increase. Then they went into September and smashed that same record and sold a record of 4,700 vehicles. And for the entire year, now they're at over 26,000 vehicles sold. Obviously, NIO is competing with Tesla and other EV companies, right? That's not a secret. There's not a hidden fact. At the same time that NIO has sold over these 26,000 vehicles, the same time Tesla sold over 50,000 vehicles. So there obviously is some work for NIO to do. However, the good news is they're slowly bridging that gap between them and Tesla. NIO has been able to show that year over year, month over month, normally on every record or every stat, they are beating it or increasing it by over 100%. If NIO keeps this current rate, record smashing that they have seen so far in 2020, in a couple years they are estimated to produce over 150,000 vehicles and sell those vehicles in China alone per year. But here's where it gets interesting. NIO and Tesla are almost identical in the price to sale ratio, where Tesla was in 2013 to where NIO is now. Now, obviously this next comment is a no-brainer. Producing and selling cars is a critical foundation to NIO as an electric vehicle company and producer. However, that's not good enough. If you want to achieve the status or title or recognition as the next Tesla of China, well, then you have to do something to separate yourself from the competition and bridge that gap. And I think NIO has found this out. Now, this isn't a new service or product. This is something they've been working on for a while, and that's the battery swap station. They have now employed over 143 battery swap stations across China. This is going to do two things. One, it's going to keep or retain the consumers they have right now. And two, it's going to attract new consumers coming in if they're looking at buying a NIO electric vehicle. An article recently published by Car and Driver highlighted that NIO drivers can swap their batteries out in less than 5 minutes and then hit the road again. It is estimated that the consumer will save around $10,000 per vehicle compared to the other EV vehicles if they buy the car without batteries. NIO has pushed out their battery as service subscription, or BOSS or BAS, as an option to those consumers. An average of 6 battery swaps a month will cost around $142 for those who opt in for the battery as service subscription. They are seeing a huge increase in these battery swaps from this option and are now approaching over 1 million battery swaps total. So here's where it gets interesting for me. There are over 400 nationally registered electric vehicle manufacturers or companies in China alone, and NIO is one of those. This is an all-out race to be established or emerge as the dominant Chinese electric car manufacturer. And NIO, I think, is leaps and bounds ahead of all that competition by employing their innovative strategies such as selling a car with less money with a battery option service, or BAS, however you want to pronounce it, and employing those battery swap stations all across China. But they're not stopping there. They have already said that in spring of 2021 they're rolling out their ET7 all-electric sedan, which is going to be their competition model towards the Tesla Model S. NIO is already looking forward to future growth. They've already built headquarters in Europe to include Germany and London, and I've also built headquarters in San Jose, California. This tells me that once their brand is getting established in China, that they're not selling these cars in Europe and America yet, but they're already thinking ahead, they're already planning for the future to be competitive, not only with Tesla in China, but all across the world. For me personally, if I didn't own NIO, or if I wanted to get into an electric vehicle stock that I want to put money into my portfolio for a speculative growth company, I wouldn't look at any other company other than NIO for electric vehicle growth. I think, one, they have all the markings to be a successful company. You can go into the financials and we can talk about debt and sales and this and that. But the simple facts are they are rapidly producing and selling cars at a record rate. They are beating what analysts have said that they could not have done this 2020 with COVID and all the shutdowns, to think of where they would be at without COVID. They are being innovative, as in constantly delivering and coming up with new models to compete with companies like Tesla, and they're thinking ahead in the future for the European market and the American market. But hey, as always, do not take my word for it. Do your own research. I challenge you to go, if you have any questions or you have any reservations, go to any financial website. I use a lot of Seeking Alpha's articles. Type in NIO and see what the analysts are saying about this company. Chances are more than half the analysts are saying, hey, this company has great potential. This company has a solid future ahead of them. This company has, if you buy their stock, you have a great chance of growing those capital gains and letting that stock appreciate. Guys, that's it for me today. Please throw those comments in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and or subscribe button and help the channel out. And as always, please, please, please stay safe in this crazy world and crazy times. And we'll see you on the next video.